Hello. Excuse me. Wow, I am so sorry. Kind of got the me ups. Did I? Oh man, I didn't change the title. That'll do it. Give me a second here. Because I figured out that I can actually go back into these and actually change the name on the fly. I already shared it there, so that's not going to work. All right. I know, but I need to do this. All right. There's some cool stuff going on, man, but I need your help. We need your help. I do. I say we, but until today, I was the only one doing it. So, but not that's bad or good. I mean, you don't want to really jump on something that's like half done. You know, it's got to be a little bit more to it, or you're gonna feel like it's a waste of your time, and that's not gonna that's not gonna serve anybody's needs, right? And it wouldn't be fair to put me for me to put you in that type of position, right? Now, I don't do things the way that most other people do. I've been working on something for a while, bits and pieces, but I will never give you all the information. I won't do that here. Um, had a great meeting today. Had a fantastic meeting. I will divulge who it was with once I have a location. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. Hi, Ingrid. Good to see you. Good. You're closer. You're closer to sleeping. That's good. That's good. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. It's just really neat. We so this call was about jobs, and I now have hundreds of jobs for people in recovery. Not just I don't have them. Let me rephrase that. We have them. Okay? And people are starting to get it now. And you're probably going to hear my phone going off a lot right now because everybody's excited. Everybody's excited. Okay, the pieces finally met. it finally met. Now, it turned out that this person was in the program. You think this is coincidence? It's not. It's exactly the way it is supposed to happen. Okay? This isn't a sober living in the sense that it's a sober living. It's only a sober living because that's what, sober living didn't exist when I got into the program the first time. But yet, this is the process of what I went through, right? I need a location. I need it now. We need it now. But the location that I need is I can't just take a house. It won't work. It's not enough room. Need to have a place where these guys can work on hobbies. And I call them hobbies because I don't know what else to call them. But basically, they'll be making things for donation, things they're good at. Now, the Phoenix concept kind of, Daryl, who is helping me with this, said this is the Phoenix concept on steroids. Right? Yeah, it is. Then, and I like it when somebody with some time sees it. It is so hard to explain what I'm doing. I'm creating recovery equity for everybody in my community. And it's very systematic. Yes. You hear me talk about bringing in a detox and doing this. It's all for this house, right? I was just talking to say, they're like, well, it's kind of hard to go onto the street, bring these people in and things like that. I'm like, what do you think the detox is for? That's exactly what it's for. That's where it starts for us. Okay. And I already know once we open, we will be full almost immediately. And there will be a wait list. People are waiting right now. See, why is the location the number one priority right now? Because I got to fill up the house too. I got to put groceries in there. I got to do this. Okay. See, I haven't just been walking around people in recovery. I bother people like Boyer's Coffee to give me free coffee for what I'm doing. I don't pay. I'm not going to hand you money. What I say is I need this from you so I can go do this. If you want to help, great. I'll put your name on it and everything. But if not, I'm going to go over here. So if you want to be a part of the community, you want to do it, then you're going to need to put some skin in the game. And that's what it's about. Everyone puts skin in the game, and therefore it works. Oh, I can't pay rent this month. Why are you worried about rent? You just go worry about your recovery. Right? I have training, free training. Intuition is reimbursed. Healthcare, food, insurance, doctors, IOP. No treatment. I don't have any treatment yet. There's one treatment center I'd like to use, but it's too expensive. They don't take insurance. It's $12,000. I think they'll lower it down to $9,000 for me, but even then, that's way too much. Right? So not only that, but treatment would come before this house anyway. Right? So if you were going to do treatment, but you were going into our house, it would be detox treatment, then the halfway house. And that's really what it is, the halfway house. It's a halfway house for homeless alcoholics. That's exactly the description. Okay? How do I know it's going to work? Because I've done it before. I've experienced it before. I know what it's like. I know exactly what it's like. Okay? Here's the thing. No one's responsible. Everyone's responsible. Yeah, if you're at the Phoenix, when I was at the Phoenix concept, that place fucking shone. It was clean top to bottom. We were in an old building. We made that place look good. Right? Because we cared about where we lived. They show respect. Okay? Let's say I go up this way, I'm like, I'm gonna help you. It's like, well, what do you got, man? What do you got that's so different? Okay? Even when we were talking to this person, they were talking about, that they brought peers into all these different industries and stuff, including what we call outreach, which is where they go out to the homeless. They meet them where they're at physically. And I brought up, I said, Daryl and I have been around for a little bit. And I can tell you now, we would have more success than even your employees, because now that they're paid, there's an expectation. There's something there. And you're talking about people that are the best bullshit artists in the world. So you ain't going to be able to fool them. And she's like, oh, okay. So just be honest about it. Say it up front. I'm from such and such. Now they know you're getting paid. They don't feel like they're being fooled. See, these are the things that we know. Yeah, I know. And that's the thing. Um, I will not rely on the government at all for recovery. I'm not going to rely on them. My real reliance is upon God. Okay, this is what makes us different. Now, if I was taking money and I was a recovery coach, I wouldn't be able to talk to you about God. I wouldn't have the freedom to do that, and I need that freedom. If I don't have that freedom, then it's off the table because God got me sober. Okay, I believe in the 12 steps. Okay? I really do. There's just been too much proof, man. Too much proof. I'm gonna read out of the 12 by 12 a little bit. The unity of Alcoholics Anonymous is the most cherished quality our society has. Our lives, the lives of all to come, depend squarely upon it. We stay whole or AA dies. Your community is this. What we're doing is the same thing. Okay, we stay whole or AA dies. Without unity, the heartbeat of AA would cease to beat. Our world arteries would no longer carry the life-giving grace of God. His gift to us would be spent aimlessly. Back again in their caves, alcoholics would reproach and say, what a great thing AA might have been. Okay. What is the theme of step one? What's the theme? Sacrifice. Good. Bye, Ingrid. Love you. See you later. It's sacrifice. And that is what I'm trying to get my community to do, the people in recovery. All right. Now, do I need to have a house manager? Kinda. Somebody needs to be there overnight to watch it, don't they? That needs to be trusted. But beyond that, it's just going to be about people coming into the community. It's going to be about people in recovery that are going to come in and share their stories and say, they may sit down and make some plaques or whatever themselves. It's what it's there for. But all the money goes back to helping people more. I tell you now, our rent will never be late. It'll never be late. I already know this. There's too much added in. But they're going to need to be flexible with me in the beginning. Because those first two, actually, so I should rephrase it, those first 2-3 months are going to be rough. You may not make rent. People are still getting to work and putting together money, right? But we need a location. We need a location. All right. That's all I had to say. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. Peace out. Love you. Have a day.